Good evening, everyone. So this evening we are hearing two, not even this evening, in the afternoon, we are hearing very two main prominent news came on today that their misleader has won again, has won Nigeria again, and that it should be returned to the status quo. And another important news is what is going on with the United States travel advisory that people should leave Nigeria, that they want to gas. So I just wanted us to talk about the two incidents a little bit and look into these two scenarios. So first off, you have to appreciate that that judge that is sitting somewhere in Umuahia, what verdict are you expecting her to give? What verdict? Just let's even face it. What verdict are you expecting her to give? Do you want her to endanger her whole village self? You know, because she knows what she's dealing with. uh So go and return him to the status quo. The question is, where is the status quo? Good evening, Ikechukwu. Where is the status quo? The status quo meaning from the beginning, for where the whole thing began. So where did the whole thing began? you know so the Nigerian judiciary is always a problem for us. For example, if someone is a high security risk and you are playing with it because you feel your own life is more important, let's not forget all the people that have gone because of this guy and his misyearnings and his incitement and his lie and criminality. Let's never ever lose focus. And tell me, what country will sit back and see somebody sending people to go and eliminate law enforcement and not do anything about it? Where? Just say the country, let's hear. you know what I see in all of this is our people are kind of trying to say that Nigeria is nothing, that the sovereign state of Nigeria means nothing. That's what I'm seeing. And they believe that the sovereign state of Nigeria is nothing, is so trivial, has no importance, has no use. And so, whatever about the sovereignty of Nigeria is, like inconsequential. So that's why they are even talking about taking back to ab initio. But the question is he a Nigerian citizen or is he not a Nigerian citizen? So if the judges are quoting ECOWAS law and quoting United Nations provision, on what basis is like on what basis are you quoting AU, African Union, and European Union, United Nations? What is the basis? What is the basis of you even coming in to say United Union, United Nation, or African Union? Why? Because Nigeria is a member of the African Union and Nigeria is a member of the United Nations. And Nigeria signed signatory that makes it to belong to the African. So on the basis of the sovereignty of Nigeria, on the basis of sovereignty of Nigeria, that's why you are actually talking about AU. That's why you're actually talking about EUN, on the basis of the sovereignty of Nigeria. So you people are trying to make it look like, oh, Nigeria is a zoo, it doesn't count. You pour it on the ground. You forget that Nigeria is a country, a sovereign nation, is sovereign, like independent. So you forget that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and on the basis of the sovereignty of Nigeria, that's why as a Nigerian citizen, you can even be talking about belonging to the African Union, because Nigeria is a signatory and an important member of the African Union, and Nigeria is a member of the United Nations, and a very significant one at that. So you people should stop all this playing on words that they are doing. Just allow Kanu to stand trial. What is that? Why is that so hard? Just allow him to stand the trial. I don't know. Like, it's not like he cannot talk. It's not like his mouth is paining him. It's not as if he cannot defend himself. He has lawyer. He even has United Nations. They even went to bring a retired U.S. Constitutional lawyer. Like, why are you afraid to go to trial? You know. And so the worst thing that can happen is Nigeria will. Nigeria cannot leave ECOWAS and AU because of a non-state actor that is a security risk for the country. This guy is a security risk, and he's supposed to go to the court and ask for that same Biafra he is ranting all over the world, and on the basis of which he's inciting all the spying, that they are spying police, spying soldiers all across the country, that the Southeast has become a zone that is marked now, that people can no longer travel to, that people can no longer operate freely. So what are you people even saying? What is even the main issue? Why are you people afraid? Why are you afraid? That guy is just a coward. He was saying that he will go to Abuja, he will bring Buhari's head. And somebody, I saw a post today. And this bingo that wrote that in, he said that he will go to Abuja and bring Buhari's head. And that means that Buhari's head signifies victory. And now he's in Abuja, he's going to bring that victory. And I'm wondering, like, what are they talking about? Was he not supposed to go and bring Biafra? Like, is it not about Biafra again? So why are you guys not talking about Biafra? Don't you want Biafra again? I don't even get it, guys. How is it that you are agitating? You say you're agitating for self-determination is your right, and you want a separate country, you want to go to your separate country, and this one is one of your leaders that is helping you and guiding you to get a new country, and then the government holds him that he's a security risk to the country. How come your secession stops? Why? Is he the one, like, is he the beginning and the end of the Biafra coming? How? Like, you hold somebody because of one thing, and then the whole thing stops until he comes out again. Then he starts the hula baloo and the jamburata again. Like, how? So if you say you are looking for Biafra and the first spokesperson is inside, then where is the second spokesperson? Why is it not continue? Where are the third one? Why are they not continue? And your quest remains that you want Biafra. Why are you not talking about Biafra? Why is that your misleader not saying anything again? The only thing he did was to be snapping picture and be smiling as if he's there for a show. Well, it's not a show. Okay, it's not a show. The matter is very serious. It's a security threat. And even now that they are talking about possible wahala that the US is talking, is it the time that you are going to release somebody of that caliber? That someone that said he's going to burn down the whole country, you not releasing onto what now? Onto what? Why? So that he will come down and burn. The only, like I said, I keep saying it, the only thing that will make sense is you seed Biafra and then you release him, so you will be a Biafra and everybody will go to Biafra. So if you people are not interested to go to Biafra again, then let him stand trial in Nigeria and answer for all the things he has been spewing online. After all, Adenka grandson is still inside. And nobody is saying, yeah. So if you are saying, take him back to you forget that he's a Nigerian citizen. Nigerian citizenship first. He was an adult before he left Nigeria. He was a Nigerian citizen. He's a Nigerian citizen still. He grew up in Nigeria, born in Nigeria, grew up in Nigeria, became an adult in Nigeria, left Nigeria as an adult. So Nigeria is Nigeria's property. Nigeria has the overwhelming say over him. And you think Britain want to have somebody like that back? For what? And even if they try to say they want to go and give him back to Britain, why? Because he's still a Nigerian citizen. And I don't even know the judges that they are overlooking that he's a Nigerian citizen. Like, seriously, is he not a Nigerian citizen? He's first and foremost a Nigerian citizen. He's not even born anywhere else other than he was born in Nigeria. He states that in his, and if they remove his citizenship of British citizenship, it's not going to make him stateless. So, why would Britain be keeping the citizenship of someone that has not added any value? He has never worked for them. He has never contributed to their economy. He's already an old man, almost to go into pension. Who is going to pay his pension? Did he contribute into the system that they want to pay him? $500 billion, and they are awarding. They are talking about damages that they are fining Nigeria for damage, filing for damages from Nigeria. Like, seriously, what about all the people, all the carnage people have caused? Huh? Who is going to pay for all those damages? Anyway, like I always say, that's the freedom that Nigeria gives you. The other girl, the other day, she just made a tweet in Dubai. She made a tweet of what is going on in the airport. Huh? Made a tweet in what is going on in the airport, and already she's 1 year jail term. Just a tweet, even though she deleted the tweet, even though what she was just basically giving a report of what was going on. That's all. You don't renounce Nigerian citizenship on or with mouth now. You would have done it with paper, and he didn't do that. He didn't do that. The thing is, if he had renounced his Nigerian citizenship, they will be saying it. They will be bringing the paper. Greetings, greetings. If not that most of these people that are jumping up and down for him, that their mother are stupid, like this Jonathan Okike, that his mother is stupid. If not that he was from a very stupid family that they cannot teach him right, why will he be coming online to be writing that his mother is stupid? Eh? Because stupidity run in their generation. I'm so sorry for you. Okay? Uh-huh. So you have to be asking whether he's a Nigerian citizen or not. A Nigerian citizenship truncates every other thing. And once you have Nigerian citizenship and you are in the hands of the Nigerian authorities, then that takes preeminence over every other thing. Go and write it somewhere. That takes preeminence. Nigerian citizenship takes preeminence, because we are talking about what happened in Nigeria, the incitement that he caused in Nigeria, the everything that he caused in Nigeria, the reason that he is in Nigeria, and Nigeria is a sovereign nation. And so stop doing as if Nigeria is nothing. He didn't renounce it. He still has Nigerian passport. He's a Nigerian citizen. He's not in denial. So like, seriously, even his wife is still a Nigerian citizen, the mother of his children, even though they are not officially married. They are having Nigerian citizenship. I don't think she's a British citizen because she has never worked. So they are giving you their citizen so that you will work and contribute to their economy. So if they gave you their citizenship, if it was a woman now, they will say, okay, the woman, she gave birth to children. Those children, when they grow up, they can add value, like his wife now. So the wife can even get support because she will be there to support the children. So when the children grow, maybe they can grow into something and they can contribute in the economy. But old man, is it 60 years? How many years are they going on pension? We call it pension here. What they call it now? Retirement. Maybe 65 years. In another 5 years, would they carry that kind load? Eleruke, now that one na load where they go live for Nigeria now. Who want to carry that kind of load? He's still a Nigerian citizen, and if you are quoting AU law, you are quoting it on the basis that Nigeria is a member of African Union. If you are quoting United Nations, you are quoting on the basis that Nigeria is a member of the United Nations, and so everything Nigeria takes preeminence. Nigeria first. I don't know. I heard a billion or million, whatever. I don't even know. But that is his business. That is his business. My own is let him go and stand trial. We want to hear his defense. All those things he's ranting, we want to hear it. Did he really mean it? Uh-huh. It's not that he will just be there and be ranting and sending people to go and do his bidding. That guy is evil. Do you know the things he order? He order for people to I can't even. You know, let me show you what one of the bingos was writing. He said, wait, let me remove the comments so that we can see it. Where um, he said, Nnamdi, his name is Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I will go to Abuja and I will bring Buhari's EC was wisdom. He spoke before they attempted to buy him and he fled for safety. He was forced to come back in the same Abuja where he is wanted to bring back the same Isi Buhari. It's about bringing Isi Buhari. Buhari's Isi in this context is victory. So this is what a bingo wrote. Wait, let me remove this banner so you can see it well. Are you seeing it? So I'll go to Abuja and I'll bring Isi Buhari. He meant victory to all lovers of justice, equity, and fairness. So if you are talking about lovers of fairness and equity and all these things, what about the fairness and equity for the people that he has ordered for their taking out? Where is the justice? Where is the equity for all those people that have perished? Where is the equity for all the boys that are still in the bush now that their future is gone? You know? Good evening. Now, wow, British government, like he has dual citizenship. So people always forget that Nigeria has preeminence. Nigeria, like me, I'm still a Nigerian citizen. And many of our people in the US, they are still Nigerian citizens. So they have the Nigerian citizens as long as you were not born in that country. And as long as you still have citizenship. There are countries that require you to give your Nigerian citizenship back, like Germany. They require you to do that. But in exceptional cases, you can still keep your Nigerian passport even though you are a Nigerian citizen. So they can give you that, they will give you that allowance. But somewhere like Austria, you have to reject Nigerian citizenship. Normally, you do it at the embassy to renounce Nigerian citizenship in order for you to take up the citizenship of another country. Like in Austria, there is a form in the Nigerian embassy. You fill it, you pay money for it, and the process will take some time. And then they will now give you that paper that you are no longer a Nigerian citizen. So anybody, for this one, I know very well. If you're a Nigerian citizen, if you are like someone that emigrated to Austria and you have a citizenship in Austria, that means you don't have Nigerian citizen again. Austria don't allow double citizen. Either you are Austria citizen or you are not. You know, but Germany used to be like that, and many states in Germany is also like that. But there are also states that give some exception that you have to apply separately and give a reason why you want to still keep your Nigerian citizenship. And they will still tell you that if you go to Nigeria, if you are in Nigeria and you do anything that is not proper with the law and you are in the hands of the Nigerian authorities, Nigeria takes preeminence. So they are not going to be able to come to you and say because you're a German citizen. Why? Because first of all, you are a Nigerian citizen. you know. I don't know how the embassy does it. I've seen people who do it through the embassy, but I've never really looked at the document and see. Maybe, the consular or the ambassador will sign it on behalf of the president, that kind of a thing. So, like, if you live abroad, everything you do it through the embassy. So I don't know whether the embassy goes back to Nigeria. So you guys should just stop hallucinating. Kanu is a Nigerian citizen first and foremost. How old was he when he went to the UK? He was already an old man now. I mean, middle age. And now, maybe he's above 60. He's above 60. Would they buy that kind of market now? There's somebody here very recently. He has lived there for so many years, and now the children are grown, and he's like about 60. He's like about 60, and he doesn't have the citizenship. I don't even know whether he has all the documents. When people were surprised that they would deport somebody like that have stayed so long, but they are looking at it that, okay, he's like 60 now, 60 something now, and he's almost going to pension. And maybe they have looked that he didn't really work and pay into the system. So which pension is going to be a burden for them, because when you are old, you will need medical care, you will need nurses to come out and take care of you, need a lot of care. And, you need sustenance from your pension. That's why a lot of our men that are running around in Europe now, maybe they are doing everything in Nigeria. You have to think about when you get old, where your income will come from. So for that reason alone, they are not even interested in Kano, because did you hear that he worked anywhere? He didn't. He was just doing a freelance, doing barbing, doing MC. He was not employed. He has never worked anywhere. He doesn't have taxes. He's not paying taxes. He didn't pay into their system. You know, he didn't pay into their system. So that's the person that you will see them intervening is someone that has really added value. Maybe you didn't even work. When we say that the judiciary is very, very compromised, that's all we are seeing. That's what we are seeing. And we don't know, but we are looking at it. But thank God that we have the judiciary, we have the executive, so they are always going to check and balance. So they are giving the verdict because they are kind of trivializing the sovereignty of Nigeria. So it's left for the Nigerian state to accept that that way that they are trivializing Nigeria, that Nigeria doesn't matter, Nigeria is inconsequential. They are looking at United Nations, they're looking at African Union, they're looking at Kenya. In their mind, Kenya even has more authority than Nigeria. Not knowing that Nigeria is a key player in West Africa. So not even West Africa, sub-Saharan Africa. Like sub-Saharan Africa is just Black Africa in another way. So I'm just explaining to you people. Exactly. When you are going to school, it's also counted as working, because it's expected that that schooling will yield something. So you can be working, you can be going to school, it will be accounted for you as those times you are also working. But Kano didn't do anyone. He didn't go to school, he didn't learn a trade, he didn't work. Some people, you didn't have to work in the UK. You can do some maybe certificate course and do care and do support, and do one kind of thing or the other. But he didn't do all those things. So he was just doing freelance, doing his Yahoo, doing freelance barbing. Everybody knows him. He's a Bristol barber. He's a Bristol barber. He used to barb. When they have customer, it's not even his shop. When they have customer, they will call him. He will come and barb. They will say, come. Then when people are doing a birthday, you will do MC. Like, because he, you have to give it to him. He has the gift of oration. He can talk very well. So that he does that freelance, and that kind of thing is small money here and there. It's not really, so he was living on the welfare system. He was a jobless. Like the wife, even the wife too. There was an interview the BBC did, and they were asking her where is she working. She was saying she's doing this kind of thing, working, helping in something, like basically saying like she's working something like in a factory. And they asked her like the what money she's earning, is it enough for her? She said no, the money she earns is not enough for her. That is the money they get from IPOP that they are using to support herself. Like she was honest like that. And so if someone is doing any work at all and get some support, is allowed, is legitimate. Like the in-law, shebi I learned he's now started working. Now that their scam is no longer paying, he's now working. He has to work. Maybe because he needs to get his documents, he needs to pay into the pension, because you can't be on social forever. You can't be on social forever. If not, they will force you to go and work. There is something they call €1 job here. They will force you to go and do that €1 work. It will be like you will not have, you must go out and do that work, or you will be attending a course. Maybe most people, they will go and be doing German lesson, and they will give birth to children, another child. So once you are not seeing a child, okay, but a man, you have to work. You have to work. And that's the same reason why he's not really married with the wife officially. Because if he married officially with the wife in the UK, then he has to provide for his family, and he can't do that. So the wife is like a single mother living off of the government, and is freelancing, running up and down. Like here in Germany, we don't look down on any work, whether you are helping in the restaurant, whether you are cleaning, where anything, everything is work, and every work has health insurance. Like you get your salary, you are paying into the system, you are able to pay your living. No, they don't look down on any job. Every job is important. Anthony Nwachukwu, if not that your mother is useless, why will you come to this my platform to come and be telling us how useless you are? How busybody you are? You are the one that came to my platform to be telling me that you are useless and that your generation are busybody. Who sent you? We don't want to know now. If not that you are busybody, why will you be following a jobless person up and down? The shame. Jobless person, no education, no skill, learn work, get it, but he won't go bring tear rubber. Then he will go to UN like a magician. And then UN will now go and say, we'll give you Biafra. No brain. You're not even ashamed of yourself. You no fit use your brain. So just somebody that is just doing the yahoo that all of you are doing. Yahoo you are doing. Somebody is doing you all koro, you can't still see it. Yeah, honest work for honest pay. Nobody care. Nobody care whether you are any kind of work you're doing here. They just ask you, as long as you earn your living, that's all. And every work has its dignity. So on Ruben, you know that your mother is already Akuna. Now, if your mother is not Akuna, why will she give back to somebody that answer on Ruben on Facebook? Eh? And a dishwasher is someone else. Shebi is washing dish here doing his job. Maybe he will still have time to go to the Bundesamt. So basically what I'm trying to tell everyone is they don't want people to, they don't know, they don't want the ones in abroad that are benefiting from the scam. They don't want the people at home to understand how this thing work. Like all these lawyer, all these people that are doing all this job, they don't want the people at home to understand how this system work. They think that, because he has citizenship, that's the end. Nigeria first, Nigeria citizenship first. you know. Yeah, he gave the command now. So where is the what will I call it? The justice for all those servicemen, especially for example, that young lady that wanted to go and marry. Where is the justice? Eh? Good evening, my sister Fola. Exactly, exactly. He doesn't have any tax record. You know, even the UK was saying it the last time. They said he doesn't have any tax record. So they are even wondering how he was able to buy the house that he owns. And they said the house is valued about 10 million pounds. Someone without tax record. Like here in Germany, any income you earn, you are supposed to go through the steuer. What is this tax? They don't know and they don't want to know. They want to come and insult. Well, Kano is first of all a Nigerian citizen, and Nigerian citizenship has preeminence. So the sovereignty of Nigeria is not trivial the way they are lying to you that Nigeria is nothing. Nigeria no, no, Nigeria is supreme. The sovereignty of Nigeria is supreme, first of all, and it comes first. And you cannot take out the gallant soldiers of Nigeria through your incitement and you think that it has no consequence and you say you are not fit to stand for trial. Well, you can sleep for trial. It's allowed. You can lie down for trial. It's allowed. Okay. You can crawl for trial. It's also allowed. You know, you have to go and explain yourself and they will play back all your incitement for you so you will see it. And all those ones they are saying, where did he commit the crime? They don't know that the time has changed. The time has changed now. That lady that made a tweet, did they ask her where she made the tweet? She didn't even use her real name, but they were able to trace her. Yeah, they need a legitimate source of income to keep the fraud going because they don't have a tax record. And you guys, if you live in the European Union or if you live in the US, what you need to do is to get your tax straight. You need it when you get old. If you don't have any straight tax record, no record that you are paying into the system, and there is no record that what you are paying into the pension system, forget it. Old age go rough. It's nothing like my children abandon me. Work for your old age. Thank you. Lisa Metu even came to court in a stretcher, so it's not a new thing. So you have to work for your old age. So tell me now, what benefit is it going to be to the United Kingdom that they will go and take an old man that is close to his retirement, that did not pay a dime into their pension system? And then they will go and take him and do what then? What are they going to do with him? He's the hands of his fatherland, and they know it. They say the status quo. Is he a citizen of Kenya? And he's on the African continent. And Nigeria have collaborative relationship with other African countries. He's an African continent. Somebody that is being on air, he said if he was Oyibo, he would buy every black African. And he still went to black African country of Kenya, own a mansion there, living large. And you are calling them, oh, black, they are so black, amplify every negative thing they say about black, oh, black man, you are black. Then you are you run back to the black continent. I greet you, Mohammed. I greet you. So the best thing that the lawyer can do is allow him to stand trial. He can talk. Now, what is the problem? What's on the fear? Why are you people afraid? Somebody that is gallant enough to shout it out that Ogaga Abuja Butisi Buhari, waiting in the fear. There should be no fear. Let him go and stand for trial. Let him look Binta in the eye and tell her, I said I want Biafra. I've always wanted Biafra. Give me Biafra now. I've gone to the United Nations, and all my complaint is now with all the various agencies of the United Nations, and all I want now is Biafra. You give me the Biafra or you lower me into the ground. That's all. And I believe all his bingos will say, yay. Ew. So all those people that are making them look like Nigeria is nothing. Do you think that anybody can just come and do anything in Nigeria? You think anybody can come and extradite? Hello, Jerome. You think anybody can come and extradite anybody from Nigeria? Eh? It has to go through a court process, and Nigeria has to accede to you being taken anywhere. If now all this una LGBT way that they do, America they apply, say please release it, they go release it. When what is it called now? Hush puppy, whatever he did in Dubai, in the UAE, they even took him from UAE to America. He's not a UAE citizen, he's not an American citizen. They still took him. You can't talk about somebody that has sinned against the land, that sinned against God. Good evening. Good evening, also. Good evening, Chinedu. Yeah, so my people, we are hearing about the advice that the US is giving. I would still say on that note, let everybody take precaution. Take precaution. Like I said, beyond this insecurity that is within Nigeria, because that is Nigerian made, a lot of things is also going around the world that is not affecting Nigeria. Nigeria is actually in a buffer zone that they don't even know that they are engrossed in their own. And there are some people that want you people to feel what is happening outside the world, and it go too much. So we pray for our gallant troops to be able to overcome. So in all your disappointments, in all your pain, remember to pray for our troops. Pray for the Nigerian soldiers. Wish them well. Wish the Nigerian soldiers well, because they need to succeed. Because, like for example, look at what Ghana is going through now. Where do you see them running to? Where will they go? Where do you think millions of Nigerians will run to? And I've never seen this level of disgust that our people feel towards their own country. Like in the country you are living, the country that allows you to thrive, that allows you to make money. Yeah, there are challenges. There are challenges everywhere. All these other countries you are seeing, it didn't just happen automatic. I wanted to show, it's a lot of work, and gradually Nigeria will get there. I want to show you this video, but I will not let it to talk, so that because of copyright. Let me share my screen with you. Now that now that I'm saying this, I want to show you this video. Yeah, I believe that Buhari rose to his level of incompetence. It's called the Peter principle. Sometimes you may really have all the qualities, you know what to do, but because of the Peter principle, you are incapacitated. You have risen to your level of incompetence, So that's what is going on. But it's not as if he's not doing anything. He's actually doing so much more than other people. But the people are not seeing what he's doing. Like the whole world is in a very tight corner. You are not feeling it. You are just feeling your usual things that you are doing to yourself. The brigade that is going on in the world have not even entered inside. And I feel like some people need it to happen so that it will affect the rest of the Black people, because now it never reach the whole Black people side, But I pray that God will see us through. So I want to share this video with you guys. So this video is a BBC documentary. Are you seeing it? So you can see, they say, have you got a television? This was in 1957. 1957. 1957 is not very long ago. Many people that were born in 1957, there will be like, how many years now? Like 70. So here they are saying, they're asking them about television. They don't have they don't have television yet, and this was the first time they are trying to bring television to them in 1957. So they are asking them, we haven't got electric light. That means they don't have a electric light yet in 1957. So in many rural places, they didn't have electric light. Are you all going to get one? No. No, why not? We haven't got electric light. I hope you are seeing it. So everything is, you have to put in the work. There's no magic that happened. If you continue to steal all the resources of Nigeria, you are not doing your job where you want to hit the rest. So this one, they're asking that, will you be getting television here? So at this time, television was just coming, and it has not gotten to the rural areas. In 1957 in abroad, it's not so long ago. So they are, this guy is from the BBC, and they are you understand? This one is from the BBC. We don't know yet. So he said, you don't think you will get a set to amuse your wife? No, I don't think so. So they continue to be talking to the people. So here this woman is saying, they're asking, do you think that television is going to have quite a appreciable effect on the farms? Will it help livelihood? They say, oh yes, certainly. So they are just kind of asking them around. There is one that brought so yeah, this man has a television. You will see the television now. He will go and bring it. Let me see. I hope you are able to read what they are writing. So this is the mast. No, wait, I want to show you the television when the man brought it. So this is the man. They were asking him, they're asking whether he say, yeah, have you been listening for long? And that time, good evening, Peter Osas. So, and what program are you looking forward to hearing more? So they are still talking about television in the terms of listening because it was new. So they only had radio. So um so see the television. Did you see it? This was in 1957. I hope you saw it. Did you see that television? I want to pin it. So this is the television in 1957 in England. That's, it's not been long ago. Then I've also had pictures as about the time Nigeria was still gaining independence. This was how it was not, they were living on the street, the squalor and everything. It was later the politicians and the elite realized that they have to attend to the poor so that they can also have, that wealth, that so that they can live. It has not always been rosy. So what I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of challenges, but the challenges are not going away by you hating on your country and wishing it to burn to the ground, because where will you go? Where do you think you will go? So you can see it here. Exactly, just 65 years ago. So somebody that was born exactly 65 years ago, I was saying 70, yeah. So somebody that was born in this time, good evening, Innocent. Someone that was born in this time will still be alive to witness us having smartphones with television in our hands. What a transformation. But, you have to work with the times that you have. And now Nigeria is in a place where it is, but wishing for it to burn to the ground is not the solution that you are looking for. It's not the solution that you are looking for at all. Yeah, so me personally, I will say let's continue to pray, let's continue to be watchful, and take the precautions that are necessary. Maybe you shouldn't go too much out if you live around Abuja. Maybe make sure that you are just precautious and follow your heart. Sometimes if your heart is telling you something, maybe you need to go somewhere, you need to do something, your mind is saying don't go. Just be open to your spirit to know where God is directing you at a time like this. So above all, I pray for our troops. I pray that everything that they are planning, it will come back to them. God will preserve his people. and God will protect us, because all along they say Nigeria with this, Nigeria with that, Nigeria is still going. And may God continue to bless everyone of us and keep us. And the people that hate on Nigeria and want it burn down, may that thing that they carry in their heart be happening to them individually, because you can't help it. It is what you have in your heart that you are thinking about the whole time, that you are wishing it on other people. Those are the kind of things that you will be attracting to yourself. So my own is, Kanu needs to go and face trial. You should stop looking for distraction. All these things are just distraction. And the judges that I don't know if anybody wants to add anything. The judges that are even giving him all this hope. First of all, when I looked at that place where the judge gave that ruling, I was like, okay, it's excusable, of course, because she will be in a very dangerous place if she doesn't give a favorable judgment. But then, we have to still uh, know that our judiciary is a major concern when we're talking about a country going forward and progressing. Because if anybody go and do any bad thing and come back and judiciary will exonerate them, the judiciary continue to be a problem. First of all, they will stall, make the process very tedious, very long, for years, and those years they will still be promoting themselves, increasing their post, their position, and they will be doing one case for 14 years, for 20 years. Unacceptable. I feel like I've said this before, our judiciary needs a cleanup. We need a change in the judiciary. The system that they are using, how they are doing, is very wrong. See this one, he say that for your information, he ended up hijacking Iwazirike's radio but has no power to push Iwazirike hard. Maybe you don't know that Iwazirike has actualized Biafra. He began his struggle and has inaugurated his government, and at Biafra government house Owerri, got UN and Nigerian government have both UN and Nigerian government has recognized the government. Your ignorance and that of Kanu is the same. For your information, sleeping lion is more dangerous than 50 backing doors that can't do anything. This level of bingoism. This Facebook user is a bot. Admin, please help me to block him. This person is doing Facebook user, but is a bot. Like this guy that is commenting, Cornelius of Fable, this one is another level of bingoism altogether. He's saying that Biafra has already been actualized. How? Where? And they already have a government, and there has already been ratified. Well, if that is your own illusion, I wouldn't want to take it away from you, would I? What will I gain? I won't gain anything now. So you can keep it. Eh? So if Nigeria, you already have Biafran government, so that means there was all this one Kanu is doing is for nothing now. All these bingos are inside the bush is for nothing, because already you have Biafra now. And UN and United Nations have ratified it. I've told that story here before, how Wazirike went to what is called United Nations, UN. It's not even United Nations, but they call it UNPO. And that UNPO is just it's just like a charity organization, an NGO, you know. It's just like an NGO, but because it has that unrepresented people's organization, because it has that UN, they think it's UN. They like to hear UN. So that UNPO is what he's talking about. UNPO is just, you know, it's just an unrepresented people's organization. Hmm? Have we forgotten it do so soon? So they have so many factions, and they are, so. And at the end of the day, we are talking about this region, this just small region here. And when you go down there, there's nothing in place. Dilapidated roads, the economy is down. Schools are not working. Most people have turned to Amajiri almost. You understand? So all these people, they lie to their followers. So they thrive on lies, basically. They thrive on lies. They thrive on lies, and they program them in a way that they can't even wait. Once you're not saying Biafra, oh, Biafra, they just hate on you. They feel like, and the funny thing is, when you don't even have a map, you don't even have a working module, you don't even have an idea or whatever you are. Like, for example, you have Nigeria now, you live in Nigeria, carry Nigerian passport, you travel through Nigeria, you do everything through Nigeria, you have Nigerian currency, Nigeria healthcare system, Nigerian legal, everything is Nigeria for now. But every day you wake up, you want everything destroyed. Like, you think all of a sudden a system will materialize, but you don't even have the system in place. You have not even started working on the system you want to replace this one. Like, you're supposed to have had it on that ground, working side by side. So if anything happened to this one, you'll be able to switch to your own. You don't even have it. It's crazy, And when you say anything like, may God bless Nigeria, they will be so hyped, they will be so pained. I've never seen that level of behavior. Like, I've never seen that level of disgust that people can have for the country where they live, where they grow up. Good evening. Like, once you say anything, may Nigeria succeed. Oh, the thing pain. What they want to hear, may Nigeria be destroyed. Nigeria is a fake country. All those kind of a thing. You understand me? That's only what they want to hear. They want Nigeria destroyed. Okay, what is the alternative they don't have? If you even go to state level, the indices from the southeast is the lowest. There is nothing on ground. And for example, the video I did yesterday, they are talking about Biafra destroy Nigeria, but they are in a Spanda market dragging market chairmanship. They are in a Spanda market dragging market chairmanship. So you say you have power, you can decide who live or die, you can do everything. Yeah. Now you don't have power again. You are not a Nigerian citizen again. Hmm? So somebody wey no get sense come dey step another person say make e get sense. No be juju be that. Una don forget say una Kanu nta na Nigerian citizen, abi? No worry. The Nigeria one dey live inside. The funny thing, nobody will have you sef. Shebi Dubai, UAE rejected them, and they were stranded, more than 500 of them, no food on the sea, no house, nothing. Nigeria still went to bring them back. Shebi, I showed you the video yesterday. They were happy. Nigeria is our country. Oh, they were happy. They were happy to be back. Imagine if to say Nigeria done this. You on your G. Who do you think where do you think you can run to? Like that woman that we are saying, all those children, they can go and do a bomb, they can do like this. I'm looking at them. That's the kind of thing you like to hear. But I will not tell you something like that, because I would prefer that you do something that will benefit you. I would prefer that you do something that you will build. Hmm? So your Onyendufu is not going anywhere. I wanted to show you the picture where he was Just a month ago, he was dancing. Let me show you this picture again. So Nana, they say, oh, he's no longer fit. His potassium level is not okay. Nya, 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 nya. See him now. This one is not Nollywood movie. They are almost there to do the video. See us they come and see. Oh, Kai, come on. Son of a born fool woman. Sorry, oh. If to say your mama get sense, you for still get some more sense. But because your mother is a born fool, a woman, that's why she born you and you no get sense. Sorry. See una leader. Na this one I no come fit stand trial. Why na? See as e dey flex for here. That was in just a month ago or two, abi. This one go make good cover for Nollywood now. Abeg, you say no go fit stand trial. This one, you don stand the trial finish. Yeah, so stop wishing your own country evil and bad, because you no get where you dey go. Abi they are projecting strength. You no get where you dey go. So anybody that is making you to say, hey, spoil your country where you dey, spoil the country where you dey. When e gas, where will you go? And isn't it interesting that me that I'm even here, I'm telling you where you are, preserve it. You don't have another one. But some people who are also in abroad, they are telling you, spoil that one where you get. This because destruction is easy. Destroy that one where you get. You know, destroy that one where you get. Destroy that one where you get. They are coming back to build a new one. For inside all this economy where they say a recession is coming, the third like a massive recession is coming. Una no dey feel the recession sef, una no know. My sister, abi o, see na, you know, you know, they're like, I don't even know, like, what was their mood? This was at the beginning, no. Hey, Idu Ekelengi, Idu, Idu, Idu. I'm even surprised that even as at now they are not seeing the scam. Ekelengi, Idu. Shebi Simonipa was also Idu. Has it come out of the Idu? They are still doing Idu, Idu Kingdom, Idu Midu. Okay, oh. So my own is I want Kanu to actually get that Biafra he wants. So I want him to ask for Biafra. And I want his case to be about Biafra because I'm not hearing Biafra again. You know? And if he's inside and you are really looking for Biafra, let the rest continue to be looking for Biafra and let him be telling them from where he is that he needs Biafra. And so let the whole world be hearing it. Yeah? Not now. Since that day, they are still doing how he was brought back, how he was brought back. Me, I don't know how that is going to affect the case on ground. He had a case from the beginning. He would have waited and fought for that case. He would have obeyed his conditions that he signed, first of all, for his bail the first time. So he will fight for that case, just like Showore is fighting for his own case for long now. You know, Showore is having that court cases all this time. He's going to court, he's abiding by his bail condition, but this one didn't abide. He did everything against his bail condition. So that case is still there. Let him just go and answer for it. Plus the new one that he added to it by himself, own go specialist. So let him go and answer for it. So if you say you want to border the whole country, you want to all the no if you see police, if you see army, I don't want to see them, ambush them. Tell them anybody wey no to buy them, bury them alive. Nah, 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 nah. So make you dey talk am for inside there. Dancing lawyers with Kai, nah man, the picture was like, wow, like, is it a joke for them? So all this thing that is happening, all these people that are buying, all this thing that is going on for them is a joke. If not that, I don't know what President Buhari is doing with his administration. This guy here supposed to have, answer for what he's doing, you know. So as you are smiling like this, we like to see him smile like this. Let him go and explain what he's saying all this time. Yeah. So I forgot to share the video about the DOS that cut themselves yesterday. One had a cutlass, one had a ebubu axe. They were asking him, so who did you ask? Where are you working? You are working with ESN. And they are not asking him completely because they don't want so many information out. So IPOB versus IPOB, DOS versus autopilot. I'll share the video after this now. Yeah, so my people, it's been more than an hour. I would like to say thank you for being a part of this program. So like I said, I session my video as only followers can comment so that I can be able to control the vile and the vitriol that is coming through the usual camp. So if you are my follower and you like my content, please click the follow button and follow me officially. That way it's easier for me to trim out the non-undesirables, so to say. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. If you send me stars, I appreciate. If you subscribe to my page, I appreciate you. If you support me with paper, I really appreciate you. If you subscribe to my YouTube, I also appreciate you. Thank you so much in all that you do. Thank you for being who you are. And let's pray for Nigeria. Let's pray for our country. Let's pray for our law enforcement agents. Let's pray for the gallant truth that they will succeed. And may God bless Nigeria. May Nigeria succeed and Nigeria will triumph and all her enemies will be put to shame. Amen. Ashe. Ashe.